Episode 2. The Head. Everyone I know has got a head, so our octopus should also have one. Create a cube and let it ascend. Scale it up a little bit. And then let us add a subdivision surface modifier. In the modifier, increase the subdivision levels to 2, then you can scale it up and we jump into edit mode. Usually I'd sculpt such a thing, but because the tentacle wasn't modeled, I thought maybe it'd be a nice challenge to also try doing this with the head, so this is like a funky technique, but it has some benefit to it. In the search bar you will find the 2-sphere operation. Now you can have a perfectly round sphere. This is another way to get a sphere if you don't want to use the default UV sphere. We will prepare this balloon by applying all the transforms, and then it is ready to get shaped. Select everything and S set to stretch it apart. In edit mode, press number 3 so you select faces, and while holding command you can select these vertices right here. E to extrude and Ctrl R to insert a loop cut here. Let me introduce you to a, I don't know, maybe for some of you, secret technique. So first we need a new subdivision surface modifier. Pressing tab, we jump into sculpt mode. With lots of love, click this orange button and on the viewport you can enable wireframe. I enable the mirror and let's start Wulpting. You can see now the geometry while sculpting, and this can help you if you make objects in a strange way, like we are doing. Once you're happy and have something similar to this, you can jump into edit mode, and now I hide the subdivision surface, because we're gonna need some holes for the eyes. But first, let us dissect the head through the middle by selecting this line and pressing V. Now I can select this side with L and also delete the other half. Now I'm gonna add a mirror modifier, so we're like back at the beginning, but if we change something on this side, the other side will do too. And how are we gonna do this? So we need a hole right here. Preferably the geometry will run around in a circle. So to get that, I first spread out the eye socket a little bit. Ctrl R and insert a loop cut here. And now we can delete these 4 faces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now it's time to summon an add-on. Click under Edit and Preferences, and here you will find the F2 Mesh add-on. With this you can press the F key to make new faces, so try it out, and this can be very helpful when retopologizing. We need to make a new geometry flow, and for this I will select the vertex here. With V we can split it apart. Select this vertex here, and because of the add-on, if you press F now, this will happen. Gently work your way around to the other side. And once you arrived, you can select this vertex here, and with V split it also. And then it's time to close this loop. It's easy. Alt-click his Zoggy eye socket, and then I search the 2-sphere operation, and this way he looks like a little bit fresher, but still something's off, so head into sculpt mode and fix that stuff. And from here on out, I'm gonna use a reference image. So you can press Shift A, search for image, reference. I place it here, and then I'm ready to rumble. Firstly, align your head with the body, and then you can use the sculpt tools to mold it into the shape that you're going for. It seems like we need some kind of adapter. So how are we gonna get this? I did some research and preparation, and I found out that we can just simply select this vertices here. And lovingly punch a hole into its face. But we can extrude now these faces. And smooth them up. After a reshape, this is the result that I got. It is about time to add this strange thing that Octopus have here on the side. So this will be a cut right here. Well, firstly I thought it's 2 slits on each side of the head, but actually, after a nice conversation with Mr. GPT, I found out that it's actually 1 slit that goes away all around the back of the head. Unfortunately, I had this conversation after I did the operation here, but that's not a worry, you can do it right straight away. Delete the faces like this one and that one. And now we have some room to create the new geometry. The first version I did, I closed the loop right here, but in your case, just go straight through the other side. Just like that. Advance your creation by using the might of the mask, the grab tool, the loop cut, and the smoothing. And here comes a tip. If you click on the settings, under the advanced tab you can enable a mesh boundary, and this way you can grab all the geometry here inside without distorting the overall shape. You can jump into edit mode and make sure that you got a loop cut right here, and now we start digging into the insides. Extrude the loop like this. And now I select this one and make a new vertex group, so we can use this later and call it insides. And this shit right here took me way too long to figure out how I'm gonna connect these vertices, even though it's very simple, so I have enjoyed failing a lot of times. But never mind, like, keep on doing what you really love and then you'll always be fine. So after this experience, I finally got it working, and here you can see how the insides will look. And I think these are, depending on your case, not as important. Select in here and slide it away. Now we can add a lip by extruding this, and using a well-placed pivot point, you can set it in the right spot. And I think our head is ready for the moment. We're of course gonna add this strange siphon thing that Octopus have. And next time, we're gonna merge the head with the butt hay. So stay tuned. I love you guys and hope to see you soon.